Well, hold on, we have a little technical difficulties there. Yeah, so we're going to go live on our broadcast, and we're going to talk about football here. Right here next to me is Captain Bogey, and he's the host of the Few Show. Hello, Captain Bogey.
How you guys doing? This is your boy, Captain Bogey, again, part of the 247 Miami .TV network for the Few Show.
Yes, and also on the phone we have the man himself, Drew Dawkins. He is also part of the Now Trending show. Hello, Drew.
Hello, folks. What's happening?
There we go. Yes, Drew. And we're setting up our league. We're talking about football. You know, we're big fanatics of what's coming on in the NFL. We have different, players have changed teams. Players have gotten hurt. So we have our show here. We're going to talk a little bit about football. It's not a fantasy football draft show that we do every year, but we're going to talk a little bit about football and what's going on out there. I mean, the first thing we got to talk about is injuries, right, Drew?
Yes.
Now, how do you think that has impacted most people's fantasy football drafts?
I think what's going to happen is that those diehard people, like the ones down here in Miami who love to pick all the Miami players first, they're going to have to change their mind. Because what's going to happen with Tannehill out, that's probably the biggest injury I can think of right now. That's going to have to reset all their game works. They have to break out of that automatic draft thing they have to look elsewhere.
Yes, that's true. Now, also, and that's here in Miami that what we have that's going on here. It's affecting, how you think. Do you pick Tannehill? I mean, I don't know how many people will pick Tannehill, but if you're somewhere in the middle of a fantasy football draft, or in the bottom end of it, and you need a quarterback or a backup quarterback, it would be good to have Tannehill in there. And that's just seeing his last season of improvements. But with the injury, now things have changed. Now you have Cutler in there. So let me ask Bogey a question here. Bogey, how much involved have you been into watching what's going on in football? I mean, I don't know the level of fandom that you have in football. Because I know as a wrestling fan, you're a big fan.
Yes, correct. As for football and actually most sports, I'm not big on watching and following that often. I do have my favorite teams, which pretty much New York teams in the house. So that's what I represent because that's where I'm from, right? A lot of my guys here on Facebook Live know.
Yeah, we are.
Now, I do love watching when my teams do make it to championship playoffs and the championship games. So we're talking about, of course, Giants for football. But when we talk about basketball, my boys are the Knicks. Baseball, we got Yankees and Mets, but I go with Mets. So yeah, I'm a casual viewer, but when my team is up, I do love to watch that, and of course, rooting all the way, 100% fan.
So okay, well, see that's good that you mentioned that, because you see, I want to mention about the draft, which we'll be having soon. By the way, Drew, do we have a date and a time set for that draft?
Not as of yet. We had to reschedule because we weren't getting everyone signed into it. So we'll have to get back to everybody. I think we're looking at either tomorrow evening or sometime in the afternoon on Monday.
Okay. So little technical difficulties, and we'll get on our draft, and we'll keep everyone posted here on 247 Miami Radio and on our YouTube channel. And our fans watching us on Facebook through the Few Show channel, the Few group page.
No, actually, this is my personal one.
Oh, we're more personal.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're in.
Yeah. We're kind of separating the wrestling from the fantasy football here. So
well, okay. So let's see now. That's a good question. That's what I wanted to ask you.
Amigos y familia están mirando.
Saludos. So now here's a question I want to ask. You see, what made you want to be a part of this year's draft when we have it? I mean, you've seen what we've done in the past here on 247 Miami.
Yeah, and actually, this will be the first time that I joined this. Again, I'm not a huge fan, so I don't follow it often. But I've always heard about the fantasy football, and it looks like fun. I did see what you guys did here for 247 Miami last year, and that looked like so much fun. I mean, you had a whole bunch of guys all sitting around a table, computers everywhere, people chatting.
Yep. That's how we do it.
We're going on.
It gets fun.
It was a lot of fun. So actually this year I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and join in. And I did ask a few questions, asking, okay, well, how much knowledge do I need to know? How much do I need to know about the fantasy football league and the rules and all that? But pretty much what I found out is that either you can choose your players because you're knowledgeable and you're really into this, or you can have a computer pick them for you. I'm going the computer way. Hey, come on. And if I win, we're going to rewind this, and I'm going to go boo back.
I don't know about that, Drew. And I want to ask you, what's your experience on fantasy football?
My experience is that you very rarely start or end the year with people that you drafted.
Okay.
You usually end up with like your main quarterback. You might end up with him. You might end up with a main receiver, a main running back. But honestly, at least in my opinion, I've changed through my team so much by the end of the year. It's not the same one I drafted.
It's not the same.
You have to be fluid.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to be fluid because injuries happen. People get hot. You got to be able to pick up that guy when he's available out there.
Okay. So I mean, you can go in the game plan, like go running backs, get points. It depends because also if you're in a standard league or a PPR league, right?
Right. So this year we're going to have
PPR.
a couple more people on the bench. We're going to have
like
two flex players.
A little extra something.
Flex players?
A little more, yeah. The extra tight end, extra running back kind of player. We're going to have a little more points scored. I want the league to have a higher amount of points.
Okay. So
points for.
So there's going to be one of those leagues where it's like 3,500 to 3,501. One of those kind of leagues, or 4,000 something.
It'll probably be not that high, but
because I've seen leagues like that.
We should at least get into 150 to 200 points a game.
Oh, okay. Like what we had last year.
Yeah, like that, but a little bit more. In other words, you get more points if your quarterback goes. If your receiver catches a pass that's 60 yards, you can get some bonus points for that.
Okay.
If you get a running back that runs through and busts a 40-yard run, you're gonna get more points for that. So things like that. I wanna get more points for that. If your special teams gets a touchdown, more points for that. I want to make it I want to build it a little bit more so that a lot more points, and those that don't get that many points can get more points.
Okay. So all right, good. Because I've seen leagues where people are playing. You're picking the defense, not a defense. You're picking the defensive players, and you get points for that. And these leagues are going to like 5,000 something points a game or something. It's like, God, that's dizzying. To me, it's dizzying.
Yeah,
and especially
we can do that, but I don't think we're that advanced to do that with our league.
And especially even if you lose a game, let's say you know how many games we have. These Sunday night games, these Monday night games, where an inch wins the game, or a field goal, or a last minute touchdown wins the game.
Right.
And then you lose, and the points. You look at the points, and it's like by 5 points out of 5,001 to 5,006.
Right. I've lost games by less than a point.
So I want to ask you, how many years have you been playing fantasy football?
I want to say maybe 6 years or so.
6 years. Wow.
On and off. Yeah, on and off.
A lot of knowledge.
The highest. I never won a league yet, but the highest I've gotten has been second place.
Second place. Okay. So you worked it.
Yeah.
All right. And now I want to ask you, have you ever done those? I want to ask you, have you ever done those like FanDuel and all that other stuff?
Not yet. I was going to try last year, but I didn't have the time to commit to it. I think I might try it this year because it's a little bit intriguing where your team isn't static. Your team changes because now I can pick the big quarterback that I might not have available and I might be able to win.
This just in. Joy Canizaro on my Facebook Live feed. She went ahead and say, "What's up, guys?" I followed up, "What's up, girl? Wish you were here." She said, "Same here." And then additionally, but so everyone knows, I'm going to be the fantasy football winner at now.
Joy is
already
talking
in the
smack.
house.
Joy is talking smack right now.
Yes.
Let me explain something to you guys.
Oh boy, explanation time.
She started off. I'll give her this. She started off last year hot,
Mm-hmm.
but by the middle of this season, she'd already cooled off, and By the end of the year, she was stone cold. So I
a little wrestling.
On top.
Oh, I like that. I like that you dropped in wrestling in there. Stone cold. Good one. I like that move.
Exactly. She's got to bring a little longer than half a year to get my attention.
She'll get a stunner.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Can I take this conversation in a different path of fantasy football? Actually, I want to tap into your experience, Drew. So for me, first time, our audio. Let's get it in there. All right. Ooh, there we go. So Drew, for myself as a first-time player, what would be your top 3 tips that you can give me? And I'm taking note. So what are the top 3 things that you think I should be doing, probably before, to kind of prepare myself as a first-time player for fantasy football?
Bogey, by the way, here's a pen so you can take notes.
All right. I'll use my hands. One.
Do not read those fantasy football books or magazines.
Okay, say that again.
Do not read them.
Do not what?
Do not read any of those fantasy football books or magazines.
Okay.
They're all crap.
What is it? They're overhyped, or they just go a little off the reserve?
They're totally wrong.
Okay.
They're totally wrong. They're usually written like months ago. They're not valid as far as right now.
Okay.
The thing with the fantasy football is you have to be on top of it, because one player might be on a good swing heading up, another one might be heading down.
Okay, got you.
The best advice I can give anybody is you got to be fresh with the stats. You don't have to watch the game. You just have to watch total points at the end of the game.
Okay.
You got to just see who's doing high.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Look for.
I have fun watching these games and rooting for somebody to score a touchdown, get 10 yards.
Hold on. Lou, he's talking to me as the first tip for someone who's beginning that really doesn't sit down to watch that often during the season.
That's true. Sorry.
Tip number 1, okay, I got that one. What would be the second tip for me?
Trust your instincts. If you think you want to get a better running back, go look at a better running back.
Okay.
This year we're going to have a lot of room on the bench, so use it. Use it to your advantage. Some players get more points than others. Some earn points easier than others. Okay. You just got to pick the players that you like and you want. Okay. You got to be able to turn your back on your teams, though. Unfortunately, if you got favorite teams, you got to be able to look at other teams.
Okay.
Because
fair.
Not one team is going to have everybody producing.
Fair enough. Okay.
Even the ones you don't like for example, me, I got to look at New England Patriots, even though I don't like them. I got to look that way because they score points.
Okay. Cool.
And your object is to score more points than your opponent.
Exactly. So watch out, Lou. Whoa. All right, that's tip number 2. So what would be your third tip for me to keep in mind so I can have some sort of advantage?
Just make it fun. Have a good time with it. Look around, watch games, watch people, talk to people, talk trash. Have fun with it.
Talk trash. That's what we do here on 247 Radio.
And actually, I have an update on talking trash. Joy Canizaro
again
threw a little smiley face and then followed that up with "Let the smack talking begin." All caps.
Oh, Joy.
Bring it, Canizaro. I'm waiting for you. Bring it.
Nice.
Nice,
girl.
Already we're starting.
All right. Wow, well, Drew, I really appreciate it. Because I, really didn't know, how to go into this, but I'll definitely take those 3 tips into account. Now, I do have a question I appreciate it. Question that either yourself or 247 Luke can kind of help me. And actually, whoever's watching right now, you might have never also played fantasy football just like myself. So here we're getting tips together. All right. So I'm serving a purpose here. So my question is exactly how does that work where either you can pick, when it's your turn, you can pick a player that you want, because you've done whatever your research is, or you do have a choice where a computer can pick the next best player for you? Is that true?
Yes. What happens is the league ranks players, all the players.
Okay.
And all the players offers, anyone that scores points, they rank them, they pre-rank them.
Okay.
Now, you can go with their ranking, or you can go with who you feel is valuable.
Okay.
If you decide to set your draft as auto pick, which is fine, That means the computer will select for you the best player that you rank. Now, you can go into the system and rank them, or you can go with the system's ranking. You know what I mean?
Cool. Okay.
Either way, you can go, and the system will automatically pick it for you.
So
I don't usually use auto ranking because I might value this person above this person, although the system says that this person is not above that person. So it's up to you.
Okay, so someone like myself that probably has very little knowledge on who are the good players out there, the names, the stats, and all of that, I can utilize that to my advantage, to kind of have some sort of level playing field, with you, along with you guys that are experts at this.
Right, and then use that ranking as a guide. You don't have to stick to it solely, but if you're familiar with Tom Brady and he's ranked below the guy that you're gonna auto pick next, then pick up Tom Brady first. It's all up what you want to do.
Awesome. All right. Hey, listen.
The more you get out of it.
Cool. I really appreciate that I was able to, ask you guys those questions here, because it makes me feel a little more comfortable that, I kind of might have not an advantage, but at least a level playing field when it comes to this fantasy football league. So I am looking forward to it, man. Thanks, Drew.
Now, I have a question, because I know that we're all competing in this league, right? And I know I'm competing against Bogey, I'm competing against Joy, and Mike, and Siobhan, and Chris, and Danny, and Roy, and Angie, and you too, Drew. So if I'm Drew, name my top 3 picks that I will pick in a draft. I mean, just to help out a fellow friend.
Sure. My third number pick would be Kellen Winslow. I think he's a great tight end. My second pick would be Dorsett. That's the best running back ever. And my number 1 pick would be Roger Staubach.
No, come on, man. I'm just trying to get a little advantage here in our draft. By the way, those are all players.
Sorry, buddy. You're going to have to wait until Monday.
They're not good?
Oh, okay. They're not playing.
They're not playing.
The rest of all the famous and stuff. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to get an advantage here. I'm just trying to get an advantage over here. So, yeah, this is our fantasy. Once again, I'm 24/7 Lou. I'm here with Captain Bogey. We're talking to Drew from Now Trending. We're talking about our fantasy football. We're going to have our fantasy football league going on very soon. It should be in about the next few days. We'll give you an update on that when we have that league set up and everything going, and we'll keep you updated on what's going on with it, because we're going to battle each other and we're going to talk smack. This is 247 Miami Radio. This will be the third, is it right? No, it's actually the third annual fantasy football drive that we have on 247 Miami, and it's going to be exciting. It's going to be very fun. There's a little pre-draft show talking about stuff that might go on or that will happen on 247 Miami fantasy football. 247 Miami's fantasy football draft. So thank you for watching. Now let's talk about social media here, because we're also on Facebook Live right now. You're watching this on YouTube. You're listening to it on 247 Radio, because we're going live there, and through 247 Radio we go worldwide. So even if you want to get in contact with us, 247 Miami on Twitter is at 247 Miami. On Facebook, you go to our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/247 Miami. Also for the Few Show, or for the Few, how can I get a hold of the Few Show?
So to check us out, to go to our group page of the Few, just go www.facebook.com/The Few Squad, all one word. The Few Squad. When you type that in, you'll get to our group page. Now, as for our show that we have on 247 Miami, same thing, www.facebook.com/The Few Show. So you type in The Few Show, all one word. You'll get to our like page, and definitely go visit us there to comment, like, and let us know how we're doing, and check out the videos and pictures that we've had so far. And just a little shout out to my boy Jay Few. Yeah, we miss you, brother. Wish you were here, man. But hey, for the next occasion, that we'll be here on our brand new studio for the Few Show.
Yeah, and then we'll have to have Jay Few in studio, and then we'll throw him through a table to inaugurate the new studio.
We just wrote a new script, so you'll be going through a table. But don't worry. That's only after you get hit in the head with an aluminum pan. Yeah.
So don't worry, Jay Few. It'll be all fine.
The script is all about you, brother.
It's all about you, man.
You are the star.
Yes. So, and also we have Drew Dawkins from Now Trending. He's one of the co-hosts out there. He has a sports segment on Now Trending. Now, Drew, where can people find you on Twitter?
I'm on Drew Dawk, DRUDAWK on Twitter, and I'm also on Now on Trending 247miami TV.com. I always forget that. I always mix it up.
I believe it's Now Trending 247 on Twitter at Now Trending 247. Okay. Which
so please hit me up if you have any questions.
Now, Drew, I want to ask you a question. Now you have before we both says, I have one question. Okay. What are the team names that we have so far in our league?
In our league?
Yeah.
Hang on one second. I'll tell you right now. We have the Wooden Spoons, which I believe is Joy. Minionville.
And
then we have a couple. Yeah.
Angie.
Siobhan's team, which she's very direct with her team. And then we have Drew's Brew Crew. Let me see. I think I'm.
Oh, you're Drew's Brew Crew. Okay.
Now. Yeah. So, and then we have Mike's team on it, but Mike hasn't selected his name. We're waiting to get some more teams. So we're hoping to get at least 5 more teams. And I know a buddy of mine who says he wants to join too, so I'll put him on there. So once we get them all on there.
Whoa. Wait, you bringing a buddy in? You bringing a ring in?
I need all the victims I can to beat people.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa.
Strangers? We're bringing strangers in?
Oh, no.
There's a vetting system here.
He's been on our show. He's Tony Carr. He's been on our show before. So.
All right. Well, all right. And Bogey, you had a question for Drew.
No, two comments for Drew. Just to let you know, if you go on my Facebook page, I did put your top 3 tips that you gave me. So I wrote them down here. Awesome. Drew's top 3 picks for Bogey to Fantasy Football League. So I appreciate that.
Multitasking, talking and typing at the same time.
And looking good.
Incredible.
Triple timing. And then the other thing, I wanted to mention this about 5 minutes ago when you guys were talking, that one of the great things of Fantasy Football League is the trash talking. So I might be a novice on knowing about the players and picking and all that, but I think I can transfer over my trash talking from wrestling over to fantasy football. So game is on.
He's gonna bring.
I have no doubt.
But I think Captain Bogey's going to layeth the smacketh down.
Very well said. It's going to be fun.
Layeth the smacketh down.
Yeah, all right. Have a good time.
So this is our free little talk about our fantasy football draft on 247 Miami. We don't have the draft yet going on. We're going to have information for it. You can follow us on our Facebook page. We'll have more updates on that on the fantasy football. Our Instagram. You know what? I want to make like a big subscription party. I haven't told us anybody. I'm going to make a big subscription party, a like party. So in our future broadcasts, we're going to have a big old party up in here. We're going to have people want to subscribe and like all of our shows, like 247 Miami, like The Few Show, like Now Trending. We have a new show called Millennial 101. New show like them. They're on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. So we have a lot of different things going on. We're gonna have we're gonna set up soon in this same studio. You're hearing it right now. A subscription party.
All right.
Every time we get a subscription, somebody might take a shot.
Okay.
Not a gun.
So I got a question for you, 24/7 Lou.
Oh.
Since this is your baby. 247 Miami.
Yes.
For those that are watching on my Facebook and also YouTube that maybe doesn't know much about 247 Miami, even though that's really awesome name, 247 Miami.
Yep.
Amazing name. So talk to us. What is this brand? What is your focus? How did it begin?
Well, yes, thank you. Well, yes, 247 Miami. We started it almost 7 years ago. And what we did on 247 Miami, we want to do is showcase the city of Miami. This city is, from when we started, things have changed and improved, and there's so many events happening in this city. So we want to go out there and cover it. I mean, I sometimes call it, it is, and it's known like that. It's like the Latin Hollywood.
Yeah.
You have all the Latin American stars and celebrities and all that come up here to Miami, and they film here. And we have various events going on here, award shows. Many international events being held here in Miami. So I wanted to showcase it. I wanted to go out there and bring it to the people because some places they just don't show it.
Exactly.
So that's what we started. Then we expanded into 247 Miami Radio. So now let's hear the voice of what's happening in Miami. So that's what we have here on 247miami, right? Radio and the .com that we have. So that's what we're trying to do here, to bring a showcase of what's happening in this city to the world.
Nice. And actually, I'm curious to know, and I don't know if I might stump you here. When is the anniversary of 247 Miami?
Oh,
the inception. How long has 247 Miami been around? Or does it look like we might have to actually get back to everyone and come up with a date that will commemorate on a yearly basis 247 Miami? Because you've been around for a good, what, 10 years?
Almost 10 years, almost.
Almost 10 years. This is probably the first time you're talking about this in a very long time. Or
I have to think about
the date. So stay tuned, guys.
I know what was happening. I know the whole story of how everything started with the original members that I had on 247 Miami when we started it. I just can't recall the exact date. Once I get that date, that's the date we're going to have our celebrations. And you know what? We're going to have live celebrations. We're going to broadcast it on Facebook. We have over there. We have on YouTube over here. We have on the radio side that we have on. You can listen on the website itself or on Facebook. Also, you can just click live radio and you listen to it on. You can be on Facebook. Click live radio. And you can listen to 24/7 Miami radio. So I see you have family members asking questions and watching on Facebook Live on your page. We have YouTube going on live right now. So that's what we have here in 24/7.
Bill Ryan in the house.
Hello, Bill. Now let's wrap up with our fantasy football draft. So Drew, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Drew.
I'm right here.
So okay, so I see you have an echo back there.
Oh yeah.
So Drew, again, we're playing a standard fantasy football league in Yahoo, right?
Right.
Steelix.
And
Steffi.
And what else? What else can you tell us about the league before we wrap this show up?
Well, like I said, I want to add some more points onto it. So we're going to dab a little bit with the point scoring to make it get more points out of it. We're going to have more bench players and maybe an extra player or two that's actually playing, like a flex player.
Okay. So it'll be exciting, and also you can follow that up. We're going to post pictures on our Facebook page and on our Instagram. We're going to post pictures on it. So we have all the hosts from 24 Miami participating in this draft. It's going to be exciting. We're going into our third year of fantasy football draft. It's going to be fun. Bogey, you excited?
Yes, I am. I'm really looking forward to this, and of course, I'm going to be paying attention on a weekly basis for the scoring and seeing how the league is doing, and seeing what my team might do from those random picks that are going to go out there, and of course to contribute with the trash talking to make this league as interesting as possible and contribute what I can.
Yeah, so it's going to be fun. We're going to have you in there. I wish Jay Few would join. Just join.
Jay Few, bro. Come on. You can do it. If I can do it, all right, I'm a beginner or considered a beginner. You can come along too, man, and we can have some fun with this. So, Jay Few, come on. Do your thing.
So thank you again, everyone, for watching. I'm 24/7 Lou. This is Captain Bogey right here to my right. Thank you for watching. This is our little preview of our fantasy football draft that we're going to have. It's our third annual one. We'll keep you updated. Follow us, and we'll have more information out in the YouTube channel. We'll put more information at the bottom so you can comment, like, or love. I like saying love.
This just in. My boy Bill Ryan, he says, fantasy football's too much work. Support the Few Show. It's easier. Bogey.
I like that. I like that.
Thanks,
I like
Bill.
that. I like that. Good comment, Bill.
And also, Christian, hi, awesome broadcast. Look at that, a new fan for 24/7 Miami. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, I see. I gotta remember to look at this camera, look at that camera. I get it. I love it. We're doing the whole social media thing. Drew, thank you again for calling in and participating in our draft pre-show, I guess. So we're gonna have fun with this stuff, and we'll catch you on Now Trending on Monday. Oh, not this Monday, but next Monday we'll catch you on there. And everyone watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying. Thank you for liking, sharing. I'll say it now. Thank you for sharing. Like right now, you'll be sharing. Thank you for sharing. So once again, this is 24/7 Miami, and thank you for watching.
Later.
Bye-bye.